Hey everybody, welcome back. Trapping the Mitten. Gosh, man, it is 75 degrees today. And you know what? I'm going out to put out some beaver traps. I'm wearing shorts, a short sleeve shirt. Thank you, Callahan Outdoors. By the way, this is my new favorite shirt. This material is amazing. It is so comfortable. Man, I just can't believe, and I apologize for the bump in a dirt road. It's hard to believe it's 75 degrees. Forecast for the weekend? Snow. Yep, that's right. We're supposed to get snow this weekend. It's counterintuitive to me to want to put out traps at 75 degrees. I should be out crappie fishing, but anyway, season's almost over. I really want to catch a couple more beaver. I want my year total to be 5. I know that's pitiful compared to some, but it is what it is. All right, we're on our way to the boat launch and see what happens. Thanks for being here. Now the water's up high still, so that's kind of a good thing. I'll have a chance to get in deeper than I would usually. A couple of fellows were out here fishing when I got here. It looks like they're all leaving. A couple of people in a kayak, so I'm kind of glad all the guys in boats are gone for the day. So I'll be able to get some sets out and not worry about them seeing what I'm doing and coming and checking it out. Once the sets are in, they're pretty hidden, so. All right, here we go. Let me show you what I'm looking at. It is like beautiful. This is a beautiful day on the lake. It's a little windy, but I'm gonna make it windier. I've never been up here this far. I never had a reason to, because like I said before, this is where another fella trapped and all my fishing spots are in the other 2 lakes, so we're gonna check it out. I'm gonna go to where the timber's closest to the water. All right, so what I'm seeing is this is all straight up marsh from here all the way over to that wood line over there. Smokes, no wonder this is where he liked to trap for muskrats. That's nothing but muskrat paradise in there. Wish I had a drone at this moment. What I'm not seeing is much beaver sign, but I'm sure there's some beaver in here. So I know over by that power line, it's a little bit further, but anyway, I know over on that shoreline over there that they have some beaver problems every year. So here we go. We're gonna check it out. My camera wasn't quite fast enough, but I just had a muskrat cross in front of me here. Dude, there's a ton of muskrat in here. It's ridiculous. Let's see if we see where it went. Obviously there's a bankman right there. Just muskrat. Oh, there's another one right there. Hello, little buddy. Look at how brown he is, almost rust color. Hi, little buddy, go, go, go. Just a little one, too. All right, we'll quit bugging you guys. We'll definitely be back here in the fall. So eat up, get big. It's just unbelievable, all the muskrat sign in here. I can't believe I've never been back in here before. What in the world was I thinking? Dennis, next year, hate to tell you this, buddy, but I'm going to to be out here on opening day, pal. I know one year you told me there's plenty of room for both of us. No wonder you said that. Holy smokes. Alrighty, there's the first set. Out here to a drowning rod, or a drowning stick with a cable. That's a Bridger number 5. We're gonna give that baby a shot. I've never caught a beaver in a double long, so that'll be a good experience for me. But I was gonna block that off, but I thought, no, I'm just gonna leave everything the way it is, and if they do it, they do it. If not, I guess they won't. All right, here we go. All right, well, I've got, I think 3 or 4 sets in already, but I've just been putting them in, trying to get her done. But I found this little crossover right here. It's funny, I'd never noticed it before, but I wanted to inspect this little spot here, and I found that. So anyway, I got a couple of 330s. It's not deep enough to do a drowning set, so it's just real shallow on the other side and over here. You know what? I don't know. We'll have to see what happens. If they're smart beaver, they're certainly going to see those 330s and say, no. But we'll give it a shot. This is, oh, and there's Alpha Delta at this spot on both sides. There's Alpha Delta. On this side, I just did a bait stick, but on that side, I did a caster mount. It's been obvious that they've been on that side much more often. So a little bit of fencing, and we'll see what we got in 2 days, I guess it is. Just 2 nights, and then we'll check it. So, all right, here we go. All right, last set of the day. Not the orange flag. That's somebody's marking the canal here. Caster mount, but I backed it up against some chewings. I know that's not very realistic, but man, it's the water's up so high, it's really the only dry ground that I could access deeper water. And I wanted to do it here, but somebody's been fishing off of that. So I didn't really want to put a trap where, my next check is Friday morning, but I wasn't sure if somebody'd be fishing here over the next couple of days. So I said, nope. But you remember, this is actually where I caught the hammer beaver. And so in light of that, I put hammer on the on that little caster mound there, and we'll see what happens. So, all right, guys, this is it for today. We'll see what happens on the check. Good morning, everybody. Welcome back, Trapping the Mitten. Let me tell you, what a beautiful morning. It's 48 degrees. You can hear the geese are going nuts because somebody's motoring out ahead of me. It's about 8:30, something like that. I'm about to go pull the traps, so bear with me. I'll see you in a few minutes. Glad you're here. This will be the end of my beaver season here on this local lake. So, see what happens. Just a beautiful morning, man. Gotta love God's creation on a beautiful morning like this. Hey, look, there's muskrat feces. Huh. You gotta love God's creation when He shows you where the rats are living. Well, I just got back here to the farthest set, so which means I drove past all the other sets. Now, I didn't look to see if there were traps in any spot, but I did not see any clear indication of fur in the water. So, you know what? Maybe nothing. We'll find out. I'm here at the last set. Let me show you what I got going on. All right, so we got the cable out here to this pole, and there's no fur at the end of the pole, and I don't see the trap necessarily, but it's hard to see with the sun in my eyes, so we're gonna give her a yank. I looked over there, the 330 up here to the right is not set off. I saw that, so we'll pull this one and that one, and then we'll keep moving on. Well, it is awful hard to catch beaver when you got turtles in your trap. So that's a first for me. I've never caught a snapper. I got him by the neck. He's still alive. I'm going to let him go real quick. Man alive. He's actually not a bad little size. But if I was going to keep a shell, I'd want one a lot bigger than that. So let's try to get him released. Maybe I'll set the phone down here and I don't know. No, I think I'll just turn it off and get him done quick. Man, these are slimy buggers, eh? He doesn't seem too worse for wear. We're gonna get him back in the water. We'll do a soft shore release here. All right, buddy. Good luck. He's already disappeared. Look at that. They sure do blend in the bottom. All right, guys, moving on to the next. So upon closer inspection, I'm thinking there actually might be fur there. I can't tell what the heck it is. It looks like a raccoon to me, but anyway, let's get up there and check it out. Caution, this may be gory. So I'm not sure what in the world would have done this, but something tore open his belly. Otter, I have no idea what would have done that, but he's definitely just a little tiny coon too, with no tail. He's a bobtail coon, so kind of a rough critter, but we'll take care of him. All right, so I'm back here at the crossover. Just throw this trap out of the way here. I mean, I can already see this 330 here is perfectly set just the way it was. I was even hoping maybe a muskrat or something, but look at this. That's pretty hard to see in the shadows. Let me get my boat up a little tighter. Oof, I'm not even wearing hip boots today. There we go, guys. Look at that. That is a monster. Look at how fat that sucker is. Perfect head catch on the 330. Looks like he was, I mean, it looks like he was going out. I don't know, that tail looks like a 2-year-old tail, but man, that beaver is huge. That's beautiful. Awesome. My last check, my first beaver and a bear. I sure would have liked to catch one in a long spring, but that's my first beaver and a bear. Let's get him pulled up here. Oh, he's all twisted himself right up. Man alive. He sure is fat. Wowzers. He sure wallered in the mud, that's for sure. Oh boy. Oh yeah, he's definitely bigger than the first two I got. Look at how fat he is. Figures my scale's out in Lansing. That's okay, I'll probably be taking him there to clean him anyway. So now let me get him washed up and we'll get some pictures. So this trap was pretty easy to see from the shoreline. When I just pulled it, the safeties were on. Interesting, huh? It was not set off though, so I doubt anything hit it, but the safeties were on. Now let me tell you, I know I put the safeties off. See these little wires I put them on. They're permanently there, of course. I'm sure beyond a shadow of a doubt I undid them. Only because of 330 Maniac. I follow his advice. It's the last thing I do. And before I walk away, I always check them. So, and I mean, you know, obviously we all know that I haven't beaver trapped much, but I do use bears all the time, especially, you know, 120s and 220s. But, all right, well, somebody, I suppose, flipped those safeties. They unwired them and flipped them over. So that's okay. Nothing tripped them. All right, there she is, all cleaned up. So, Clint, what do you think? Look at that tail. You told me that was probably more like a 3-year-old tail than a 2-year-old tail, but I don't know. I will tell you this, she's missing a claw. Oh, let's see here, which hand is it? No, it's the other one. She's missing a toe right there. Did somebody catch her in a trap? The only reason I know it wasn't me is because, remember I caught that toe the other day, or a week or two ago, whatever it was. But it was a rear, it was their preening claw that I caught. So this ain't her. So there's at least one more beaver out here. Whew, man, she's heavy. I'm guessing she's closer to 50 pounds, but I'm pretty sure she'll be the biggest I've caught. So, all right, guys, moving on. I got one more trap to pick up. What a great day. Man, I just can't complain. Here we are, we're trapping the mitten in the middle of April. It's going to be 82 degrees today. Ridiculous. I was thinking about that raccoon and what got it. It was probably that snapping turtle. He's what was feeding on it, I'm guessing. It looked like something had been pulling on the fur, and I'm guessing it was that turtle. So I guess the turtle gets a meal and a break. So you guys, what a great day. I've got that snapping turtle. I got that little raccoon, a little snub-tailed raccoon, and man, a beautiful big beaver. It's a little darker than the last couple I got. I sure would have rather caught a male than a female, because I'd like to trap here again next year. I don't want to wipe out the population, but all right, I got one more trap to go pick up. I don't think there's anything in it. I didn't see anything when I went by, but hey, I said that about the last two traps, and here we go. I got a raccoon, a snapping turtle, and a beaver. So, and I didn't think I had anything. So it's actually turned out to be a pretty good last check. All right, enough rambling. I'll see ya. Well, I was pulling my stake, and man, I couldn't figure out why in the world is this thing so hard to pull. And I'm like, yeah, it's full of dirt and mud and stuff. But it also has one of them on it. This one's a little smaller, so let me get it cleaned up and we'll figure it out here. Let me get a picture. Man, I am taking a page right out of Mark Larson's book. Look at that. I caught the beaver that I lost a toe from. I'll be darned. And it's the last trap of the year. This is a little one. The boy, he was a scrapper though. Let me get him pulled up here. I'll show you how big he is. Maybe you can hear that motor running over there. That is three fellas I just met. They were crappie fishing. They were here when I got here, and I talked to them a little bit then, and then I come back out and they saw me pulling a beaver out of the water. So anyway, they asked about it, so I went over and talked to them. Three gentlemen, elder gentlemen from the Flint area, Clio, Flint. Let's see here. We have Booker. It was his boat, his truck. Then he had Freddy in the middle, and then the Count up in the front. Let me tell you, you couldn't ask for a better day to meet Booker, Freddy, and the Count. Those guys were great, man. Anyway, we talked about crappie fishing, and I gave them some secret weapon, aka beaver tail, and showed them how to use it. And I'm hoping they catch a bunch of crappie. So, all right, guys, what a great day, man alive. 2 beaver, a raccoon, a snapping turtle. Last check day of the season down here. I am still going to try to get up north for that couple of days. It's 3 days, so we'll see what happens up there. But man, what a great day. Thanks for watching. In case you forgot, this is Trapping the Mitten, and we're down here. We're in central lower Michigan, and you couldn't ask for a better day. If you haven't already subscribed, I'd appreciate it if you did. It helps me out, and it doesn't help me do anything aside from just make me feel better, but that's good enough for me. All right, guys, you take care. Appreciate you. Like and comment, man. I appreciate that more than anything. So I'm sure glad I caught that beaver with the toe that I lost. So later I'll show you the picture of the toe. Have a good one. All right, guys, that's it for today. I know I kind of already did an outro, but I just wanted to say, you know what? What a great season we had down here. My first otter, my first beaver in a conibear, first beaver in a leg hold, 2 otters, tons of muskrat. Man, we got coyote, we got all kinds of stuff. Raccoon, possum, you name it, we've caught it. Whoa, we didn't catch our fox this year, but that's okay. We'll get it next year, and I think next year we're going to try for some badger too. So All right. Once again, I just want to say thanks to Booker, Freddy, and the Count. Man, it was great meeting you guys. We had a great conversation. I'm hoping you guys watch, and if you do, don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, all that good stuff, and I'll see you again. Good luck out there.